want us around. People want a bit more range these days.
When the sun warps your face, can you smell the hairs on the bristle? We explain WARF. Tonight we're searching for buoyancy. Are we less dense enough? Pat B's been told he needs more content, videos. Tonight's root mean square is Matt. Community radio is free from the constraints of accountants and the don't want to shareholders. We've got responsibilities, you know. This is a show of made up
piss with your shite.
words by made up people. Surf's up, or is it up for the surfs? We're deep inside a divided drawer. Barista or barrister? We put them through the grinder. Mass privatisation, or let's privatise mass? Who's asleep at the wheel bearing the load? Rehashed Browns. What'd it be like to be a seagull? Where I'm from, you don't see gulls, but I do admire their white, so white, and how they keep that whiteness in such a grubby town. In news, a blue politician slags a red politician, but it turns out they're both shills, cheap shills. And as Rome burns, a cat opens a mouse sanctuary. From the winnings on his GoFundMe page, only shams.
Are you fucking joking me? Irish dancing is a martial art invented by the IRA.
We'll have other news later, but mainly we'll have music. It's all murder ballads tonight as promised. I rarely keep my promises, but tonight I decided I would.
UTI 46 murder ballads.
Who done it? And did they don get away with it? And why? Some vicious bastards in tonight's playlist. Maxwell Silver Hammer, I Don't Like Mondays. Polly, Hollis Brown and Hattie Carroll, and Tom Cooley. I've enough tea to power a small lamp, so let's get cracking. Oh yeah, Maxwell, how's things? Is that a hammer?
There's been a murder. Joan was quizzical, studied metaphysical science in the home. Late nights all alone with a test tube. Maxwell Edison, majoring in medicine, calls her on the phone. Can I take you out to the pictures, Joan? But as she's getting ready to go, a knock comes on the door. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer came down upon her head. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer made sure that she was dead. There's been a murder. The pool again, teacher gets annoyed, wishing to avoid an unpleasant scene. She tells Max to stay when the class has gone away, so he waits behind, writing 50 times, I must not be so. But when she turns her back on the boy, he creeps up from behind. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer came down on her head. Do-do-do-do-do. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer made sure that she was dead. We caught a dirty one, Maxwell stands alone, painting testimonial pictures. Rose and Valerie, screaming from the gallery, say he must go free. The judge does not agree, and he tells them so. But as the words are leaving his lips, a noise comes from behind. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer came down upon his head. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer made sure that he was dead. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See
All you bright sparks out there will know that Maxwell Edison, the protagonist in that song, was not real, but his silver hammer was. That was the Beatles. That's a vaudevillian style track from Abbey Road.
The street and the album.
But he does introduce us to serial killers, and I think there's a few of them on tonight's playlist, not to be too dark about it, but Goes On, Where the Wild Roses Grow. Nick is in a cave with some bad seeds. Kylie Minogue. This is from an album actually called Murder Ballads.
Bizarre.
Pappy UTI Sesh FM of a Wednesday. Brad and Flounders.
I shot in the stomach radio.
There's been a murder.
There's been a murder.
They call me the Wild Rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me it, I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day.
From the first day I saw her, I knew she was the one. She stared in my eyes and smiled. For her lips were the color of the roses that grew down the river, all bloody and wild.
When he knocked on my door and entered the room, my trembling subsided in his sure embrace. He would be my first man, and with a careful hand he wiped out the tears that ran down my face. They call me the Wild Rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me that I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day.
On the second day I brought her a flower. She was more beautiful than any woman I've seen. I said, do you know where the wild roses grow? So sweet and scarlet and free.
On the second day he came with a single red rose. He said, give me your loss and your sorrow. I nodded my head as I lay on the bed. If I show you the roses, will you follow? They call me the Wild Rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me that I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day. On the third day he took me to the river. He showed me the roses and we kissed. And the last thing I heard was a muttered word as he knelt above me with a rock in his fist.
On the last day I took her where the wild roses grow. She lay on the bank, the wind lied as a thief, and I kissed her goodbye, said all beauty must die. And I leant down and planted a rose between her teeth.
They call me the Wild Rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me it, I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day. My name was Eliza Day. For my name was Eliza Day.
Crimes of passion.
Crimes of passion. He'd want passion through a grinder. Down in the Willow Garden. Bit of an Irish link to this. Rose Kennelly, who was probably Rose Connolly, maybe, down by the Sally Gardens. There's been different versions of it going around, the Ramblin' Boys of Pleasure. But it's an Appalachian murder ballad. So some little ginger Scott took it from Ireland and brought it across to the US probably. There's plenty of different versions. And that was their version. Lankham have done one. Of course, Bon Iver and the Chieftains have a version of it. And it was on the playlist, but it got kicked off We went for that one instead. Anyway, what else is on tonight's show? We're going to start adding in some infotainment news, they call it. Do you know those heartwarming cat and dog and human stories they stick at the end of bad news? We might have some of that. But in the meantime, while the ink dries...
Monday, bloody Monday.
Just don't like them.
Hey, Chip Arms.
Silicon chip inside her head gets switched to overload. And nobody's gonna go to school today. She's gonna make them stay at home. Daddy doesn't understand it. He always said she was good as gold. And he can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to be shown? Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I wanna shoot the whole day down. The telex machine is kept so clean and it types to a waiting world. A mother feels so shocked, father's world is rocked, and their thoughts turn to their own little girl. Sweet 16 ain't that peachy keen. Now it ain't so neat to admit defeat. They can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reasons do you need? Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I wanna shoot the whole day down, down, down. Shoot it all down.
Create the bodies. I don't erase the bodies.
And now the playing stopped in the playground now. She wants to play with her toys a while. And school's out early and soon we be learning. And the lesson today is how to die. And then the bullhorn crackles and the captain tackles with the problems in the house and wife. And he can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to die? Die, oh. And the silicon chip inside her head gets switched to overload. Oh, and nobody's gonna go to school today. She's gonna make them stay at home. And daddy doesn't understand it. He always said she was good as gold. And he can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to be shown? Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I wanna shoot the whole day down.
The wicked tale of the Cleveland elementary school shootings, recognized as kind of the first mass shooting at an elementary school in the US. 1979. She was 16. That's what she said to a reporter who was randomly ringing houses. She picked up the phone and said, I don't like Mondays. Madhouse stuff. Oddly enough, for her birthday she asked for a radio, but her outlet bought her a semi-automatic .22 caliber rifle with telescopic sight and 500 rounds of ammunition. Imagine if she'd actually asked for a rifle, what she would have got. Anyway, that's the Boomtown Rats. Murder ballads. This next one is sketchy. The Decemberists. I mean, all these songs are just, they're not even rabbit holes, they're black holes really, that eat time and space and everything in between. The album is The Crane Wife, we had a track from it last week, and this is Shankill Butchers. Rough stuff, Pat B-U-T-I.
The Shankill Butchers ride tonight. You better shut your windows tight. They're sharpening their cleavers and their knives, and taking all their whiskey by the pint, 'cause everybody knows if you don't mind your mother's words, a wicked wind will blow your ribbons from your curls. Everybody moan, everybody shake. The Shankill Butchers wanna catch you away. Used to be just like me and you. They used to be sweet little boys, but something went horribly askew. Now killing is their only source of joy, as everybody knows. If you don't mind your mother's words, a wicked wind will blow your ribbons from your curls. Everybody moan, everybody shake. The Shankill Butchers wanna catch you away. They're waiting until the dead of night. They're picking at their fingers with their knives, and wiping off their cleavers on their thighs, 'cause everybody knows if you don't mind your mother's words, a wicked will blow the ribbons from your curls. Everybody moan, everybody shake. The Shankill Butchers wanna catch you. The Shankill Butchers wanna cut you. The Shankill Butchers wanna catch you away.
Here's some soft down news just to take the edge off all the serial killers wielding hammers and knives, butcher and Catholics, bastards. Cat sues fireman. It was my fucking tree, and it took me fucking ages to get up there. Fidalis ad mortem is all we got from the NYPD.
Elephant couple split after repeated forgotten birthdays and anniversaries.
She told me she'd never forget. I'm in the room, you know.
Leopard stag party leads to confiscation of tattoo removal machine and fake spots.
I just fancy the change.
And cats cry wolf from outside the bag as Rex heads for the doghouse.
You know what? I don't mind it out here. Christ, don't go back and tell her that. A sectarian group of sadistic bigots, hell-bent on not alone killing Catholics, but torturing them too, under the guise of the Troubles, as the Brits call it. They colluded, they kidnapped, they tortured, they murdered, and the Decembrists give us a cautionary tale there about the Shankill butchers. They used to be sweet little boys. That's probably the only line in that song that I really struggle with. I'll leave it up to you. The fly on the wall chickened out of the wild goose chase. Now it's raining cats and dogs. They won't like that. But they've got a different kettle of fish to fry. This Pet UTI. Where are we going next? Ah, yes. Murder. Most Foul. The Ballad of Hollis Brown. And tonight, for one night only, on Sesh FM, we're going to pair that up with the cover of another Dylan song about Hattie Carroll.
Pet UTI.
Hollis Brown, he lived on the outside of town. Hollis Brown, he lived on the outside of town. With his wife and 5 children and his cabin broken down. You looked for work and money, and you walked a ragged mile. You looked for work and money, and you walked a ragged mile. Your children are so hungry that they don't know how to smile. Your baby's eyes look crazy, they're tugging at your sleeve. Your baby's eyes look crazy, they're tugging at your sleeve. You walk the floor and wonder why with every breath you breathe. The rats had got your flour, bad blood had got your mare. The rats had got your flour, bad blood had got your mare. If there's anyone that knows, is there anyone that cares? He prayed to the Lord above, oh please send you a friend. You prayed to the Lord above, oh please send you a friend. Your empty pockets tell you that you ain't got no friend. Your babies are crying louder now, it's a pounding on your brain. Your babies are crying louder now, it's a pounding on your brain. Your wife screams of stabbing you like the dirty driving rain. Your grass is turning black, there's no water in your well. Your grass is turning black, there's no water in your well. You spent your last long dollar on 7 shotgun shells. Way out in the wilderness, a cold coyote calls. Way out in the wilderness, a cold coyote calls. Your eyes fix on the shotgun that's hanging on the wall. Your brain is a-bleeding and your legs can't seem to stand. Your brain is a-bleeding and your legs can't seem to stand. Your eyes fix on a shotgun that you're holding in your hand. There's 7 breezes blowing all around the cabin door. There's 7 breezes blowing all around the cabin door. 7 shots ring out like the ocean's pounding roar. There's 7 people dead on a South Dakota farm. There's 7 people dead on a South Dakota farm. Somewhere in the distance there's 7 new people born.
Hello, welcome to Barry's Economics. Diary of a CEO might be the very thing standing between you and actual success. For those people that are unfamiliar, Stephen Bartlett's podcast, Diary of a CEO, Diary of a Chief Executive Officer, has 50 million listeners. And on this podcast, Stephen interviews successful people, and the show claims to give you actionable secrets. The podcast itself is actually doing the exact opposite of what it promises to do. Not only is it not helping you succeed, I think it's actively stopping you from succeeding. Firstly, it interviews only the most successful people. Well, it's a podcast about success. Wouldn't you interview the most successful people? Let me tell you about Abraham Wald. So during the Second World War, bomber planes were coming back from missions with bullet holes all over them. And the top brass said, right, let's put armour where the bullet holes are. And Wald said, no, put the armour where the bullet holes aren't. The planes you're looking at, they're the survivors. They're the planes that made it home. But the planes that got hit in those other areas, those planes don't get to land and give a TED talk about the 5 things I did right to stay up in the air against the Luftwaffe. That's just survivorship bias. Stephen Bartlett interviews the planes that made it home. And we study them like they're the Rosetta Stone of success. Like we map their habits. Like, okay, so in order to avoid the German bullets, you have to wake up at 5 a.m. and do cold plunges. Okay, that's the secret, is it? No, the secret is that the bullet hole was in the wing. We never interview the thousands of people that also woke up at 5 a.m., did the cold plunges, read the books, did 80-hour work weeks, and failed anyway. And here's where it ties into something much bigger. Because we've replaced collective structures, unions, social safety nets, and progressive taxation, which are all ways to take luck and the structural inequality and redistribute it with individual optimization. You can't afford rent? Should have had a better morning routine. Can't find a job? You should have networked better. The system is broken, but we've only been sold the story that we are broken. And it's only the people at the top that benefit enormously from this narrative, because it means they don't have to pay more taxes. They don't have to support redistribution. And they can go on podcast after podcast after podcast and tell you luck doesn't exist. It's all mindset, and that you can be just like them if you wanted it enough and bought their book. It's literally the American dream in a K-hole. If there was a podcast that actually helped you be successful, it'd probably be about 10 episodes long. It would pass on what you need and bosh, done. You'd not need to listen anymore, but there's no money in that. Turn it off, go outside, do literally anything other than being farmed for profit.
Create the bodies. I don't erase the bodies.
Fuck the king. He ain't the king. She's the king.
Look at him go and turn on the radio. It must be Wednesday evening on Sesh FM. See if you can shit still for an hour. This is Under the Influence, a right good dose of the hits.
UTI with Pat B on Sesh FM.
carol. With a cane daddy twirled on his diamond ring finger. At a Baltimore hotel, society gathering. The police were called in and his weapon took from him. They drove him into custody down to the station. Charged Williams and Zinger with first-degree murder. And you who philosophize disgrace, criticize my fears, take that rag away from your face, but now's not the time for your tears. When Williams and Zinger, who was 24, he was farming tobacco on 600 acres with rich wealthy parents to provide and protect him. High office relations in the politics of Maryland reacted to his deed with a shrug of his shoulders, with sneering and swear words. His tongue it was snarling. In less than 10 minutes on bail was out walking. And you who philosophize disgrace, criticize my fears, take that rag away from your face, and now's not the time for your tears. Hattie Carroll was a maid who worked in the kitchen, 51 years old with 10 children. She carried the dishes and took out the garbage. She never once sat at the head of the table. She never even spoke to the people at the table. Just cleared all the food from the table and emptied ashtrays on a whole other level. Killed by a blow and lay slain by a cane that sailed through the air and came down through the room. Doomed and determined to destroy all that's gentle, she never did nothing to Williams and Zinger. And you who philosophize disgrace, criticize my fears, take that rag away from your face, and now's not the time for your tears. In the courtroom of honor, the judge pounded his gavel to show all is equal in his court is on the level, that the strings and the books are not pulled or persuaded, and even the rich, they get properly treated. Once the cops have chased them and cut them, the ladder of the law has no top and no bottom. He stared at that man who had killed for no reason, who just happened to be feeling that way without warning. He spoke through his cloak, most deep and distinguished, and handed down strongly for penalty and repentance. Gave Williams and Zinger a 6-month sentence. And you who philosophize disgrace, criticize my fears, bury that rag most deep into your face, and now is the time for your tears.
A pair there from that rogue Bob Dylan. Second one sung by our own Christy Moore, of course, William Zanzinger, and his phalanx of lawyers got him off. The Lonesome Death of Hattie Carroll. Before that, The Ballad of Hollis Brown, murder-suicide. Fictionary tale, but I'm sure it has its roots somewhere. Next up is another delightful tune about murder and death. Tom Dooley from the Kingston Trio. Of course, this goes out to our own Father Tom Cooley. God bless you, Tom. Good luck with the book.
Throughout history, there have been many songs written about the eternal triangle. This next one tells the story of a Mr. Grayson, a beautiful woman, and a condemned man named Tom Dooley. When the sun rises tomorrow, Tom Dooley must hang. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley, hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley, poor boy, you're bound to die. I met her on the mountain, there I took her life. Met her on the mountain, stabbed her with my knife. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley, hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley, poor boy, you're bound to die. This time tomorrow, reckon where I'll be. Hadn't it been for Grayson, I'd have been in Tennessee.
Well, now, boy,
hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head and cry. Oh boy, you're bound to die.
Well, now, boy,
hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head and cry. Oh boy, you're bound to die. This time tomorrow, reckon where I'll be. Down in some lonesome valley, hanging from a white oak tree. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley, hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley, poor boy, you're bound to die.
Oh, well, now, boy,
hang down your head, Tom Dooley, hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley, poor boy, you're bound to die. Poor boy, you're bound to die. Poor boy, you're bound to die.
poor boy, you're bound to die.
Bit of justice. Yet another old Appalachian murder ballad. Tom Dooley, changed to Tom Dooley, which I changed into Tom Cooley. We are into the final and second third of tonight's show. I've got one from Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rolling Stones. She was getting a bit more rocky musically.
And underfoot.
We're going to have one from Nirvana. Start with this one, Polly. But notice the point of view.
Polly wants a cracker. Think I should get off her first. Think she wants some water to put out the blowtorch. Here's a knee, have a seat. Let me clip dirty wings. Let me take a ride, cut yourself. Want some help, please myself. Got some rope, haven't told. Promise you, haven't true. Let me take a ride, cut yourself. Want some help, please myself. Polly wants a cracker. Maybe she would like some food. She asked me to untie her. She's really nice for a few. Here's a knee, have a seat. Let me clip dirty wings. Let me take a ride, cut yourself. Want some help, please myself. Got some rope, haven't told. Promise you, haven't true. Let me take a ride, cut yourself. Want some help, please myself. Polly says her back hurts. She's just as bored as me. She called me off my guard. Amazes me the will of instinct. Isn't me having seed? Let me clip dirty wings. Let me take a ride. Cut yourself. Want some help? Please myself. Got some rope. Haven't told. Promise you. Haven't true. Let me take a ride. Cut yourself. Want some help? Please myself.
A fairly dark one from the usual scintillating Nirvana. This one is, or that one is an actual real life brutal case of murder, abduction in America after a gig. I'll let you go and do your own research. I'm schlined enough by it now this week, reading all these articles about the worst of us. The next one is a little ambiguous. Brendan's death song. Turns out it's Brendan Mullen, a nightclub owner who spotted the Red Hot Chili Peppers and gave them a break and a bit of encouragement. And I think he remained a bit of a supporter throughout. But ironically, he died young. However, when they really looked into it, he was the founder of The Mask, which was a small punk rock club in Hollywood, California. But yeah, he died of a stroke. They were surprised, saying he'd none of the indicators. His cholesterol was perfect.
However,
they couldn't explain the large exit wound in the back of his chest. Anyway, they wrote this song in his honour. Surely he'd some Irish lineage there. Oh no, Scotland. Well, she go back far enough all the Brits are Germans. We've decided in our infinite wisdom we're going to stick the next two together. Brendan's dead song, August Gimme Shelter. And we'll have a clipping in the middle just to give a bit of context around language in this topsy-turvy world where nothing makes sense anymore and everyone's offended by everything. After that, we'll discuss the benefits of patience in a doctor's waiting room. Ka-ching! A new syntax or a syntax for the new?
If I die before I get it done, will you decide? I'll take my words and turn them into signs that will survive. Because a long time ago I knew not to deprive. It's safe out there and now you're everywhere, just like the sky. You are love, you are the love supreme, you are the right. And when you hear this, you know it's your jam, it's your goodbye. Like I said, you know I'm almost dead, you know I'm almost gone. And when the drummer drums is gonna play my song to carry me along. Like I said, you know I'm almost dead, you know I'm almost gone. And when the boatman comes to ferry me away to where we all belong, we all crossed when we were feeling lost. It's just a time. Could Terry cried the day her lover died? She recognized, because he gave her a life of real love. It's no surprise. The nights are long, but the years are short when you're alive. Way back when we'll never be again, it was a time. It's gonna catch you, so glad I met you to walk the line. Like I said, you know I'm almost dead, you know I'm almost gone. And when the drummer drums, he's gonna play my song to carry me along. Like I said, you know I'm almost dead.
I said, you know I'm almost dead, you know I'm almost gone.
The word cunt doesn't really have the same baggage in Ireland as it does in other countries. I almost think of cunt as a happy kind of a word. Like if I was petting a cute, happy dog, I'd be, oh, you little cunt. People in other countries do seem to think that Irish people curse too much, but it's just our way. If I'm going around cursing at everybody, I'm in a great mood. You fucker, you bollocks, how are you getting on? It's when I stop cursing that you need to be worrying. If I come up to you and go, how are you getting on, James? I didn't really agree with what you said there now. Oh, that's probably what I'd say now if somebody killed my family. Also in Ireland, the less harsh a word somebody calls you, the more they're insulting you. So if I call you a fucking cunt and bollocks, you're probably my best friend. But if I say you're a fool, or you're harmless, or you're innocent, follow me, I'm delicious.
A useful little clip there to share from the main man in Mayo. He makes a valid point. It's all about context. If you're getting the cunt and wrong end of the stick, well, whose problem is that? Might be the man with the stick. And we're almost gone out the gap. We've got a few left. If we can squeeze them in, we'll try. So the murder ballads, hope you've enjoyed them. Get you thinking about what do we get up to and why. And why other people like watching it, reading about it, revisiting it. Strange, innit? We're a peculiar old breed of a species. I mean, we're always killing shit and robbing shit and doing bad shit. But we're supposed to be doing a bit of good stuff too. But we're intrigued with the bad stuff. And in this town, my name is Mud. And that's the way it'll stay.
going to have problems lifting a body in one piece. Apparently the best thing to do is cut up a corpse into 6 pieces and pile it all together. And when you've got your 6 pieces, you've got to get rid of them, because it's no good leaving it in the deep freeze for your mum to discover now, is it? Then I hear the best thing to do is feed them to pigs. You've got to starve the pigs for a few days, then the sight of a chopped up body will look like curry to a piss head. You've got to shave the heads of your victims and pull the teeth out for the sake of the piggy's digestion. You could do this afterwards, of course, but you don't want to go sieving through pig shit now, do you? They will go through bone like butter. You need at least 16 pigs to finish the job in one sitting, so be wary of any man who keeps a pig farm. They will go through a body that weighs 200 pounds in about 8 minutes. That means that a single pig can consume 2 pounds of uncooked flesh every minute. Hence the expression, as greedy as a pig.
So our second last tune was the Rolling Stones there, Give Me Shelter, and the story goes that the backing singer may or may not have undergone such stress singing that piece that she went on to lose a child. That's the story. Don't know if it's true or not really murder, but it's a death all the same. We're going to finish up with I Am Mud. Primus. My name is Mud. There you go. Well, I am Mud. Nobody died in the making of this show, and I hope it doesn't kill you listening to it. We'll be back next week.
Och, er in us. We're us on Verna.
Slán go fóil.
Tá go bóga, mind the buses, and we'll see you next Tuesday.